The 6-7 New England Patriots head south this week, off to Miami to face the 8-5 Dolphins for the second time this season. But oh, how things have changed since they first met.
And he's got blockers in his back.
Cam Newton is coming off a game where he got sacked 4 times, only mustering 119 yards passing, didn't throw any TDs, was picked off once.
Now Newton trying to set up a screen. He's picked. Ends up in the end zone with a pick 6.
Newton ended up on the bench, but New England is sticking with him despite the fact he has twice as many interceptions as he does TD passes, and his rating is under 80.
And it's intercepted. Kirkpatrick has it.
Now, when he faced Miami all the way back in Week 1 in his Patriots debut, he did have one of his better passing games, going 15 for 19, posting a rating over 100. And what had Pats fans really excited at the time was what he did with his legs, rushing for 75 yards, punching in 2 TDs along the ground.
Inside the 10, inside the 5, touchdown.
But the real key to that Patriots victory was their defense. They held Miami to 11 points by picking off Ryan Fitzpatrick 3 times.
To the end zone, intercepted.
All of that seems like it happened in a different season, though, because Fitzy isn't the starter anymore. The Finns handing the keys to their offense to their first-round pick, Tua Tagovailoa.
Harry flings it, and it's a touchdown.
Tua is coming off what you describe as a gritty performance, over 300 yards passing and a couple TDs.
Tua, what a catch! Gaskin has another one.
His yards per attempt was under 7 again, his rating under 90, and he did throw his first pick.
Deep ball time, intercepted.
But there were a lot of good throws mixed in there that weren't hauled in, too.
Man, almost pulled down.
Overall, Tua has justified Brian Flores putting him in, though, because he seems to be looking better and better with each passing week.
To his pass, well done.
The Patriots could make things tough on him, though. Their secondary wasn't really at fault in their loss last week. They held Jared Goff to 137 passing yards, picked him off, held him to a rating of just 74.9.
Pass is low.
Pats' run defense was a different matter, though. Cam Akers picking up big run after big run against them. New England giving up over 170 rushing yards to the rookie running back.
Here's a nice run by Akers.
But Miami's rush offense would seem to need Myles Gaskin back to take advantage of them along the ground. Gaskin missed last week, but the week before he gave the Dolphins' ground game a spark with a 90-yard performance.
Gaskin up the middle, get some room.
Without him, Miami wasn't able to muster much of anything running the ball, 3.3 yards per carry against a weaker rush defense.
2nd and 9, and beautiful play.
The ground game seems more vital to New England in this matchup than it does to Miami. Damien only got 11 carries last week, but still picked up 50 yards, and he's averaged 5 yards a run for the season.
Here's a handoff to Harris.
The Patriots as a team have hit at 4.5 a carry and are top 10 in rush yards per game.
Harris through the middle.
Miami's defense showed well against the Chiefs, held a collection of KC runners to under 4 a carry.
Bottled up for no gain.
But their play against ball carriers is their weakness on D. They're still allowing around 4.5 a carry for the year.
Oh, and he's got a big one.
What is not easy to do is throw on the Dolphins. They may not have beat Patrick Mahomes last week, but how many teams have you seen put that kind of pressure on him?
3rd and 12, they got Mahomes. My goodness.
And how many squads can say they've picked Mahomes off 3 times in a game?
He's picked for a second time.
The answer, 2. Miami, the first team to do it since the middle of the 2018 season.
Intercepted again. Howard has one.
Plenty on the line for both teams. The Dolphins, of course, have playoffs on their minds, and the Pats do too. Get to 9-7, and you never know. But one more loss means they would finish 500 or worse, and as Conan O'Brien might put it, that hasn't happened since the year 2000. Ouch, that was not good. But your predictions are, so go ahead and throw them into the comments section. We will put ours up on the screen as I go work on my high notes. In the year 2000.
He likes tight ends in this position. Often Harry flings it to Gaskin, the tight end, and it's a touchdown.